this is Subhashri from SNSCT, Department of Computer Science. Now we are going to see about introduction to database. So what is the database? So database is a storage of some information, some particular information that is scattered or a raw information that is scattered. So what is the information system process and managing the data? This is a data management that involves capturing, retrieval and storage of the particular data in a storage space, that is a database. So database management systems are computer systems that manage data in the databases. Today's DBMS are based on sophisticated software and more powerful computer hardware. So well-known DBMS software includes Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, Sybase and MySQL, that is free to download among the others. So file organization. So there are sequential file organization and indexed file organized way. So records are stored in a fixed sequence in a sequential file. So it can only be read in that sequence starting from the first record. Records can only be added at the end of the file, that is to append or add at the end of the file only. If you have to store the data in the center or in the middle of the database, so we have to add it in the end of that column. So sequential files are not efficient. So next comes the indexed files. Use an index to access records in a random fashion. So what is the records? It can be sorted according to an attribute or a preference, for example alphabetically, ascending order or descending order, etc. Indexed files are efficient and faster to access. So the file systems approach. So in the file system, that is a general ledger and personal ledger. Each have an access to a file, and production planning will be there, and the payroll process is also there. Then it will also be coming to the file processing system. Then invoicing is there. Here it is an inventory system. So again it comes to a file processing system. So dispatch and order entry, again it comes to a file processing system. So there are a redundant data storage. So redundancy of data means what? Repetition of data will be there. One file is used in each and every application. No data sharing will be accessed or manipulated there. For example, cross-application transfers are difficult to manage and achieve. Cross-application in the sense, if there are single data in more number of files, only one data will be updated at a particular moment, and the user can misuse the other system or other data that are stored in other files. So file systems are rarely used for data processing, and anyway this cannot be a good way of storing a data. So the database approach comes into an existence. So there will be a general ledger and a personal ledger both, and both have an access to a database. There is a production planning and a payroll process also. Those two also having the access to a database. So invoicing and inventory and dispatch and order entry, everything in the database approach had an access to a database that is particularly stored in a separate place. So what is the compactness here? Data is stored in a single logical place. So it can be shared and related between the applications. Between applications is easier, but a wider range of applications it cannot be used. So a database characteristics here comes. So amount, complexity, volatility, immediacy. What is it meant by an amount? Amount of data, that means a quantity of a data or a data size that depends on the number of records or files which is going, the database is going to contain. So complexity in the sense, its complexity depends on the number of relations between the files. So there may be more number of data and more number of files. So even a single or particular data will be on different number of files or different files. So accessing is so easy in the database structure. So volatility in the sense, a measure of the changes typically required in a given period of time. If a data is changed in a particular file, the alternate data that is related to this data will also be changed. So the modifying time is very less when compared to a file system. So immediacy in the sense, measure of how rapidly changes must be made to the data. So it will given a certain period of time. So what is an advantage of using a database approach? Flexible database access and improved data integrity. Flexibility in the sense, various tools to manipulate, query or report data such as structured query language and report generators will be used here. Selected data is easily retrieved. So database management system can accommodate different data views for different uses. So there will be an improved data integrity. This comes, modern database management system consists of various tools and methods to implement this integrity. Integrity in the sense, the data honesty or purest form of a data. So if we change or update a data in another file, the data will be changed in all those files which it related to. So that is the thing comes first in the database approach. So what is the advantages of DBs? That will be improved data security, data independence, reduced data redundancy. So data security in the sense the data stored here will be secure. Only the database administrators and the valid users can approach and access and manipulate those data within a database. Tools such as password access, encryption to ensure that the data is not deliberately or accidentally damaged or changed. So security in the sense the data should not be changed or damaged in any sense. So accessed without proper authorization will not be allowed here. Only the valid user can use a database. So data independence. Problems arising from the interdependence of data and programs are kept to a minimum level. So data redundancy again comes here. Data redundancy in the sense a repetition of data will not be allowed. So single version of the truth, efficient data storage, efficient time management of hardware, analyst, user and programmer. The database use normalization to reduce data redundancy. Once it finds a data redundancy, it will delete the duplicate data. Only the updated data will be there. So advantage of DBs again, ability to share and relate the data. We can relate each and every data that are into a same group of values. So different user groups can use the same data. Data in different parts of the system can also be related for a certain application. If the user is going to access those data in a particular form, he will access the data. Only if he is a valid user, he can access those data and related to the data within the database. So what is the standardization of a data? General data items have common names and storage format. Increased productivity will also be here. Various tools reduce the complexity, the time consumption will be less, the efficiency will also be improved. So there will also be an increased productivity. Otherwise associated with the DB maintenance and when changes are required to the system. For example, law changes, economy changes, user changes, everything will manage by this database system. Cost of database approach. There is an implementation and use of database systems which is normally associated with various costs that includes initial expenses involving planning costs will be there, consultancy fees also will be there, the computer hardware costs to be planned in the requirement analysis itself, software costs also there. So database administrator costs and staff training costs will also be there. This is certain disadvantages also in this database management system. So conversion costs of an existing system, various operational costs will also be included here. So the next one is relational model. So based on two important concepts, key of relation and primary attribute, one to one, one to many and many to many, many to one will be there. Primary attribute which cannot be duplicated, that is again it comes in a data redundancy values. So data relational database is the most popular model for this example. The following relational database softwares are widely used: Info, Arc, DBase and Oracle, Informatica, everything. So key of relations in the sense a subset of attributes. Unique identification, for example, the key attributes is a phone directory in a set of last name, first name and then the address. Non-redundancy, any key attribute selected and tabulated should keep the key's uniqueness. For example, it should be an identical key. For example, address cannot be dropped from telephone address because there may be many with the same names. Prime attribute is an attribute listed in at least only one key. The most important point of the relational database design is to build a set of key attributes with a prime attribute so as to allow dependence between attributes as well as to avoid loss of general information when records are inserted or deleted through. So relational database models comes in this category. So let's see in the next class. Thank you.